Good morning, my dear students. My name is Palaj Biswas, Assistant Professor, JS College of Engineering. Today is the lecture number 19 and also discuss the components of chain conveyor. And the outlines of this, the pulling chain, the sprocket to drive and the support the chain, take up arrangement, the drive arrangements and various other components also will be here. The major components of a chain conveyors are the pulling chain, the sprocket to drive and supports the chain, the take up arrangements also will be here, and the drive arrangements and various other components and the specific to various type of chain conveyors also will be used. The different arrangement also will be concentrated according to this the various types of chain conveyor. First is the pulling chain, and the different type of chains are used in chain conveyors. The which have their merits and the demerits briefly discussed below. And the round link chain, and sometimes you can see to this the round link chain, and this round link chain is the figure number one are low in the cost, and the high flexibility also will be here in the all directions, and this will be mounted to this the all directions also. This will be flexible, and also there is the knot will be the disturbance will be there, and this have flexibility which is particularly desirable in trolley conveyors, and this will be desirable during to this the trolley type conveyors. And we can previously discuss during to this the trolley type conveyors, and how you have to transfer your this materials during to this the hanging on the small chain, and sprocket also will be concentrated during to this the flexibility. This will be sent during to this the trolley type conveyors, and this is the have flexible which is particularly desirable in trolley conveyors. However, limitations of these chain are less contact area, and this will be is concentrated according to this the less contact area is here, and the high stress also will be concentrated according to this the under load, and the repair where also will be concentrated according to this during to this the chain at the less contact area, and the high stress also will be found during to this the under loads and the repair works. And you can see that this will be the figure, and also the this will be the chain, and the chain, and also this is the short or the long link welded. You can find the a, and this will be this the width will be concentrated equals to this, and this is the L will be length, and the round link chain being the driven by the sprocket also will be concentrated during to this the round link chain being the driven by this sprocket also you can see, and this will be concentrated the round link chain, and this is the figure at the low in cost and the high flexibility, and this will be movement to this the all directions, and this will be the advantage. And another things you can concentrate the combination of change, and basically this will be the figure number 2. You can see this is the combination of the chains, and where are widely used in many different conveyors, and you have to concentrate according to this the different conveyors, just like the trolley type conveyors and also the car type conveyors, and sometimes we can say the from the track conveyors also will be used to this type of chain. And another things you will be concentrate according to this the bucket conveyors also. You have to concentrate according to this type of combination of chain is found, and this is the at the general of cost the malleable iron construction with the machine steel pin, and the maybe with or without roller, and basically the enable and the constructions with the machine, and this will be the by the steel pins, and this is the construction with the cast malleable irons. This is the high costly, and during to this on you have to concentrate according to this will be is the costly during to this the these combination change, and this combination chain is the basically the steel pins, and also this is the combination chains. First is the without rollers, and the second is the outer links plates of the steels you have to see. This is the first one is the without roller, and the second one is the outer link plates, and this without rollers, and the all things you have to concentrate during to this the bucket type conveyor will be mounted to this, and rope conveyors you have to concentrate according to this one, and link plate chain, the link plate chain sometimes called the leaf chain, and this will be the link plate chain, and this is the leaf chain, that's like the on leaf will be seen are the most common type used in chain, and this is called the link plate chain. And the conveyors, the link plates allows different type of attachments. This will be allows to this the different type of attachment to be fitted in the chain. And basically the chain is required to the fit, and for this the you have to given the different attachments is required during to this the fitted of this fitting will be concentrated for the full fitting is required during to this type of pellets, and the different types attachments to be fitted in the chain. The piece of the chain may be made large enough. Piece usually vary from the 65 millimeter to the 1250 millimeters by making the links from the steel plates. And the during the this link plates is the made by this the steel plates, and this will be usually vary from the 65 to the millimeter to the 1250 millimeters by this. And the honor you have to concentrate according to this the constructions constructionally the link plate chain may be bushless chain, and this will be the bushless chain or the bushless not is the bushless chain with or without rollers. And this is the roller is the essential, and either this chain not will be the movement, and during to this the movement of this chain you have to given some support, and or few length will be the less, then you have to cannot be given this support, and the knot will be the roller is used. But you have to the distance is the high or the long distance, then you have to given always the support is required, and this support is concentrated according to this roller. And for this the roller or the without roller, this is the all types of construction link is link plates, maybe the bushless chain without or with or without rollers will be here. And the bush chain with or without rollers as shown in this figure number 2. Previously we can see that this will be the figure number 2. This is the bushless chain. Also you can see that there is the with or without the one with or without rollers also will be concentrated according to this the bush type of chain. This is the figure we can see, and this a bush link with or without rollers shown in this figure. The bush decrease the wear, and basically this is the one type of advantage due to the bush the chain wear will be the reduces, and this is the decreases to the wear. And another things that this will be the longevity is higher during to this the bush of this bush type chains at the link joints, and the link joints where and the link joint the both end you have to concentrate according to this the where will be the low, and you have to reduces to this the where during to this the decrease the where at the link joints the will be the during to this the boost type. And the roller fitted with boost or the without with anti-friction bearing for large size, and this will be the roller fitted with boost or with anti-friction bearing. This is the friction is the very difficult for this all places. This friction is comes few places is the advantage, and the few places this will be the disadvantage. But during to this roller fitting, this friction is will be the disadvantage, and also the anti-friction bearing is required for the large size chain. And the generally run on guided tracks on trons also will be concentrated according to this, which carry the entire weight. Entire weight is given for this type of trucks through which carry the entire weight also will be concentrated of this the chain and load being carried thereby. And you can see that this is the bush without the with or without rollers. You can see that during to this the bush with roller or the without roller, this will be given to this decrease this wear rate, and also this is the friction anti-friction also will be concentrated according to this one the with or without rollers. And also this will be the longevity is high, there is the no destruction, and also there is the no difficulties is comes, and also you have to transfer materials properly. There is the not will be disturbance will be coming during to this the transfer of materials for some buckets and the different type of rollers you have to given the and the link plate chains also the anti-friction bearing or the roller assembly also is the seen on this figure. This is the anti-friction bearing rollers also we can see that during to this one, this is the boost with or the without rollers, and the boost with rollers, and this rollers will be the movement of chain is very easily, and during to this the movement, and there is the no friction is come, and for this the anti friction bearing is given during to this the chain movement will be the properly, and also there is a no loss of energy during the movement of chain from this the one shaft to this the another shaft, and during to this materials will be properly transferred, and also this will be hanging this bucket or the trolley during to this bush without the without rollers, and also the link plates in also is the hanging this different type of the trolley, and also the roller, and also the another conveyor systems also will be the hanging on the this link plates in conveyors. We can see the few advantages of the link plates and chain also will be here, and this is the chain with the boost and roller are the prepare ons, and the chain selected selection is based on largest practical piece, and the largest practical piece is found the chain with the boost and roller are prepared, and basically this the maximum chain will be the benefited by this the bush and roller, and because that this will be not is the loss or the friction is come, not will be the wear will be found, and also this will be properly movement of this materials, and also there is the support is given during to this the bush and roller during to this the chain. For this the chain with bush and roller are the prepared ones, and again the chain selection is based on largest practical piece, and this will be given to this the largest practical piece will be required, the being the cheaper than the shorter piece chain of equal length, and you have to concentrate that this will be the based on the largest practical piece is being the cheaper, and this is the very cheap, and then the shorter piece chain, and the equal length or the equal strength, and this equal strength also will be concentrated according to this chain will be chain conveyor. This is the transfer of materials properly, and also this will be given some hook bucket, and also this will be the trolley, and a different type of conveyor systems also will be given during to this the car type conveyor also will be mounted to this the different chain, and then this will be required to this the support systems, and also the strength is the much more essential during to this the transfer of materials. The either strength is less, then it cannot be properly transfer materials, and also this will be suppose the braking, and then you have to destroy your materials, and also your the system is destroyed, and the system is break, and not you have to properly transfer your materials from this the one place to the another place, and for this will be the difficulties, and then the allowable tension loads capital cost and the degree of maintenance needs, and this will be required to this the allowable tension loads also will be concentrated, and you have to given the your the allowable tension cost from the tension loads, this will be depends according to your the test of this the which load you have to allow, and which load you cannot be allow on this the your link or the chain. You have to concentrate according to this the allowable tension loads, and the capital cost also will be the concentrate according to this the which you have to transfer your materials, and during to this type of chain conveyor or not, and this will be different. This is the costing of this your chain, this is the concentrate according to this the capital cost, and the degree of maintenance need also will be required, and all things during to this the required to this the oil will be put up on the connected joint, and this will be movement properly, and for this you have to concentrate according to this the degree of maintenance, and this will be not is the properly maintained, and when you have to transfer your materials, then this will be the locking, then this is the not will be the good systems, and during to this the lock, and also the hazardous environment is the creating during to this the transfer of materials. For this you have to require the proper maintenance, and each and every time the time to time you have to concentrate to this the maintenance properly, either your system is the lockdown, and this is the difficulties is comes during to this the movement of materials, and always you have to sometimes you have to see your the chain is the rust is the comes during to the without maintenance or the not is the proper maintenance procedures. During the some erosion also will be corrosion is found during to this the your chain or without maintenance will be there. And during to this the good maintenance process, your chain is the properly stable, and your chain is the stay in this the long times, and this will be not will be the replacement the after few days, and this will be the long runs. You have to concentrate your chain will be also you have to concentrate your the transfer of materials the good proper way, not will be the difficulties. Then for these cases you have to record to this the proper maintenance, and also this will be the cost of capital cost, and the degree of proper maintenance also will be needed during to this the each and every places you have to record to this the maintenance. And chain is not will be the exception of this the another equipment, and for this the proper maintenance is needs the every times. And this maintenance is the depends that this will be the longevity, the how much times the this will be the where erode corrosion, these things will be not comes during to this the maintenance period. And the another things will be the sprockets. The sprockets are made of good grades cast iron, and this will be the sprockets are made of this the good grade cast irons also will be here, and this will be the good grade cast irons, and which the sealed hardened teeth are formed. And basically the good grade cast iron will be the found, this will be the costing is the high, but this is the good grade cast iron will be good performance also will be found during to this the transfer of materials, and also this will be the transfer of another conveyor systems. And then this is the not will be the difficulties is comes, and also not will be break will be there, and not will be the destroyed also during to this the made of this the good grades cast iron, which is the steel hardened steels are found. And sometimes you have to concentrate according to this the lower type of materials you have to give in, but you have to transfer your materials, then you have to destroy your this product. Then this will be the not is the good procedures, and also the not will be the good systems you have to found. And this is the difficulties. For this you have to concentrate according to this the good grade cast irons with the steel hardened teeth are formed. The cast steel or plate steels, the teeth are machined to sweet type, and this is the teeth are machined to sweet types of chain used. This is the when the chain is used, then you have to record to this the teeth are machined to the sweet type of the chain used. And the disadvantages of using a large size sprocket, and the disadvantages of the concentration using the large size sprocket with the greater number of teeth to obtain smoother operations. And basically you have to concentrate according to this the using a large size sprocket with the greater number of teeth is used, and this will be is to be obtained the smoother operation, the larger greater number of teeth. And sometimes you have to say the teeth will be the smaller number, that means you have to the less sprocket is used, and then you have to sometimes difficulties to this the transfer of the material operations, and this will be the difficulties. And but you have to using the larger size sprocket with a greater number of teeth, and this will be the number of teeth will be the increases, and this will be obtained to this the smoother operation is found. However, larger the size of sprocket, costlier it is, and the taking larger space. And this is the some one things is that this is the larger size of sprocket is required to this the larger cost, at least the costlier, and it is, and taking larger space also will be required, and this is the space will be the large. But this is the advantage. The on disadvantage also will be concentrate according to this will be the cost also will be the high, and the space also will be the higher will be required. Thus a compromise is made in selecting the size of the conveyor sprockets. Is made in selecting the size of the conveyor sprocket also will be concentrated. This will be the take up arrangements also is concentrated according to this the most common types of the takes up is adjusting screw type of positioning, and you have to record to this the screw type of the positioning the bearing blocks supporting the take up sprocket shafts, and this will be required the basically the take up arrangements shaft is concentrated the adjusting the screw type of for positioning, and sometimes they will be required to this the position of this, and the which will be the movement is found, and this like the bearing blocks also will be required to this the supporting the takeoffs, and the sprocket also will be given to this the shaft. The range of adjustment should be sufficient. This range of this the range of adjustment should be uh, sufficient to permit initial slack of the conveyor chains for joining of two links to make them endless, and ample adjustment for initial stress and subsequent wire elongations also you can see. The basically the sufficient to permit initial slack, the this will be the permit to this the initial slack of the conveyor chains for joining of two links to make. Basically these links will be required to this the joint to each other, and the during to this the joining you have to record to this the sufficient to permission initial slack of is required to this the permission the to make them endless, and this will be required to this the endless and ample adjustment for initial stress, and this will be required to this the stressing, and the during to this the stressing, and also the subsequent wear elongation also will be required during to this the endless and the ample adjustment for initial stress and subsequent wear elongations also will be there. The alternative design is counterweight, and the alternative design is required to this the counterweight, because the long weight or the larger weight will be concentrated according to your the chain, but you not will be handled properly. This will be the difficulties. For this the alternative design also is be required is counterweighted type, providing automatic constant tension in chain, and this will be required to this the counterweights is given. This will be providing automatic constant tension in the chain. This will be required to this the tension in the chain. This type provide constant tension chain tension under variable temperature conditions also, and you can see this will be the metallic chain, and this will be depends on this the different temperature. That like suppose your chain will be go to the high temperature, that like your chain will be the enlarged or the elongated, and the during to this the elongated, this will be not properly transfer of materials and the properly convey of your the materials properly, but this will be the hanging condition also will be there, and there is the given support, but this support also will be the loosen during to this the temperature conditions. Okay, and another things will be considered during to this the low temperature. That means that this will be the negative temperature also will be concentrated according to this, and the during to this the negative temperature, this will be the this metal will be the solidified, and also this will be the loose of this this is the solidified conditions, that this metal will be the tightened also will be there, and during to this the tighten we can see that this sprocket also will be the open, and that's like that there will be the chain break also will be found, and during to these types that this will be the difficulties. For this this provides constant chain tension under variable temperature conditions also will be the consideration, because the different temperature you have to consider according to your the tension will be the fixed, but there is the not tension will be the higher or the tension will be the lower during to this the variable temperature, because this is the variable temperature, this chain condition also will be the vary, because this will be the high temperature will be the loosen, and also this is the low temperature, this is can be tightened. For this the tension will be changed. The drive arrangement also will be here. The drive arrangement for a conveyor generally consists of an electric motor coupled to a speed reduction gear unit, which in turn is coupled to the driving sprockets. Suppose you have to record to this the drive arrangements, either the systems cannot be run, because you have to during to this the run you have to concentration according to this the drive arrangements is the much more essential. For this the drive for a conveyor generally consists of an electric motors coupled is equal to a speed reductions. and this will be required to this the speed reduction, and sometimes you have to concentrate to this the reduction of speed, and sometimes you have to given the speed will be the increases, and then your reduction gear unit, which in turn is coupled to the driving sprocket, also will be concentrated. For a conveyor having a simple configurations will be there, and this will be required to this the simple configurations, and as in an apron conveyor you have to concentrate according to this, as in an apron conveyor is given, the drives is located at the sprocket at the end of loaded stands of chain, and you have to given the apron conveyors, the this will be required to this the supporting to this the on sprockets will be given, and also the metallic apron also will be given during to this configuration. For this the conveying the simple configurations attachments also will be concentrated according to this the transfer, and the as apron conveyors the drives is located at the sprocket at the end of the located starts of chain. For conveyors like trolley, just like the conveyors like trolley, car, tray, etc., having a complicated path of motions. During required to this the complicated path of motions, and also the drive's locations is determined by analysis of tension variation, and basically this will be depends the conveyors like a trolley, car, tray, etc., having a complicated path, and not will be the easy path you have to motion will be found. For this will be the very complicated path, and there are few types you can see. This is the circular, and a few places you have to the straight lines, and also this is the horizontal and the round up. These things also you can see. For this will be the complicated path of motions. The drive location is determined by analysis of tension variations in the path of conveyor motions. This will be the path of the conveyor motion, and during to this the path of conveyor motions, this will be the movement properly. For this during to this the drive arrangements, and also drives may have fixed or variable speeds. Drive sometimes seen to this the fixed speeds, and sometimes you have to record to this the variable speeds, and according to the requirements you have to concentrate according to this the fixed speed or the variable speeds, and this will be drives will be the different way, may be fixed or the variable speeds. The variable speeds may be achieved by using a variable. The variable speeds may be achieved to this the using a variable speeds gearbox, and some speeds or the gearbox, or change speeds gear and the change speed. Also you have to given to this the gear box or the multiple speeds motor, or by having an electrical speed control systems also will be concentrated. This one is the speed gearbox or the change speed gearbox, or multiple speed motors, or by having an electrical speed control system is concentrated according to this the driving attachments. And for a long chain conveyor you have to consider according to this the long chain conveyor, and the synchronously working multiple motor, and this will be working to this the multiple motor. For a long chain conveyors, the synchronizing the working multiple motor drives at different sections. This will be considered according to this the different sections. During to this the long chain, this will be required to this the synchronously. This will be required to this the multiple motors drives, and according to this the required sections, and then you have to concentrate to this the different section are employed, which decreases the total tension in the chain, and this will be the employed to this the required to this the decreasing, the which is the decreasing, that this will be decreasing to this the tension, the which is the tension, this will be tension is concentrated according to the total tension in the chain will be the reduces. A corollary drives is employed for giving drive to a straight portions to pulling the chain. Then what is the a corollary drives is the employed for giving drive to a straight portion. The knot will be the bending portion is the found during to this will be the straight portion, and also this will be the knot is the complicated concentration, and this is the come according to this the straight portion of the pulling chain, and this is the pull, and the knot will be the push, because this will be pulled to each other. Okay, and the collar drives arrangement is shown in this figure 4. The straight portion of the conveyor chain is here, and this will be the pulling. Not is the pushing is there, because of this will be pushed, that all chain will be the will be go to the on places. There is the no tension is found during to this, the pulling force will be applied on this chain. And another thing, the straight portion of the conveyor chain is the figure number 4, the supported by the set of supporting rollers, and this will be given to this the supported, and by the set of the supporting rollers is required. During to this the supporting by the set of rollers is driven by a dogs of the driving chain, and you can see that this will be the Corolla drives, and this is the one is concentrated according to this the drive sprockets, and what is the, you can see this is the one, this is the drive sprockets, and the two is the tail sprocket. This is the concentrate is the two is the tail sprockets, and the three is the drive chain, and the four is the driving dogs also will be here, and the five is the back up bars also will be seen during to this the 5. That means the what is the this is is the 5 is the backup bars. This will be given to this the support, and also this is the help to this the movement of this. And another is the support rollers. Support rollers is the 6 is the support rollers. You can see that different support rollers will be concentrated according to this one is the support roller. The 1 2 3 4 5 6 rollers is the given to this the upward, and this will be given to this the support rollers, and these support rollers will be concentrated to this the knot will be sagging on this the chain, and also this will be properly movement of this chain, and there is the no loosen of the tension, and also there is the no difficulties is arise on this the then you have to concentrate according to this the 908 to this the 1200 also will be concentrated according to this the conveyor pulling chain, and this will be the one things is that this is the conveyor pulling chain, and this conveyor pulling chain is used to this the pull to this materials, and this is the color drives. And another things is concentrated according to the frame structures. The frame structure supporting the entire conveyors chain guides or throw will be here. The frame structure is required to this the basically you can see this will be the one frame is there, and this will be required to this the frame structure, and these frame structures supporting the entire conveyor chain guides, rails or trot, and also this will the skid plates are the other components which are common to most type of chain conveyors also here, and the frame structure are generally custom designed to suit the location and applications, and basically the frame structure are generally custom designed to the suit the location, and the application also will be the concentrated. Basically the frame structure is the much more essential because of the during to this structure like or the cycle chain, that this will be given the one cover also will be required. During the one structure also will be required to the avoid the dangerous situations or the hazardous environment, or another people not will be the creating to this the danger, and also this will be not the accident will become. For this will be concentrated according to the structure also will be required. And the common most type of the chain conveyor, the frame structures are generally custom designed to suit the location and applications. The frames may be floor supported. The frames may be floor supported, set below the floor, be hung from the roof of bracket from wall, and this will be the may be floor supported, set below the floor, be hung from the roof of bracket from wall columns as required by the different type of conveyor is here, and this will be concentrated to this the different type of conveyors. That like the you have to concentrate to this the bucket type of conveyor, and then you have to record to this the frame maybe the floor supported, and the set below, and sometimes you have to change to this the trolley type conveyor. This will be always record to this the floor supported. Sometimes you have to record to this the trolley type conveyor, also you have to record to this the floor supported or the hinge from this the roof or bucket, and from the wall. This will be record the columns or the by the different type of conveyor. The different type of chain conveyors may need other specific components, and this different type of chain conveyors maybe need other specific components and the structural arrangements will be required. And the basically the sometimes we can see the knot will be the properly hinge on your the bucket. Okay, there is the knot will be the proper roller supporting will be given, the knot will be the sprocket is the very good, and then you have to record to this that different type of chain conveyors may need other specific components and structural arrangements will be essential, which have mentioned which have been mentioned in the discourse discourse on the individual type of conveyors is essential. The basically the you have to concentrate according to this the individual type of conveyors. The just like the trolley conveyors, car conveyors, the bucket conveyors, this will be the individual types of conveyors will be concentrated. And this will be recorded the discourse on the individual types of conveyors. Okay, the next class is already next class is discuss the aspects of chain conveyor design. Okay, thank you my dear students.